Imagine falling into a trap with no exit. You pass the point of no return. Light itself can't escape. You are tumbling toward the center of a black hole. But what is actually waiting for you at the bottom? To understand the center, we first have to look at how it's made. Think of a star 10 times bigger than our sun. It spends millions of years fighting its own gravity. Eventually, it runs out of fuel. Gravity wins. The star collapses under its own immense weight. It packs all that mass into a space that gets smaller and smaller. Albert Einstein's theory of general relativity tells us what happens next. Gravity becomes so intense that it bends space and time into a bottomless pit. According to the math, the star never stops shrinking. It crushes down until it has no size at all. We call this the singularity. But here is where the story gets weird. Because no size creates a terrifying mathematical monster. In normal physics, everything has size and weight, but the singularity defies logic. It is a point where an entire star's mass is compressed into literally zero volume. If you divide mass by zero volume, you get a terrifying result: infinite density. This means space is curved infinitely. Gravity becomes infinitely strong. At the singularity, the laws of the universe just stop working. Time stops. Space, as we know it, ends. It is a literal dead end in the fabric of reality. For decades, scientists accepted this monster because the math worked. But deep down, physicists knew a dark secret. Infinity usually means your theory is broken. The singularity is a battlefield where the two greatest theories in science fight to the death. To explain a black hole's massive gravity, we use general relativity. It rules the big stuff: stars, planets, and galaxies. To explain the singularity's tiny size, we must use quantum mechanics. It rules the small stuff: atoms and particles. Here is the problem. These two theories hate each other. They speak different languages. Relativity says space is smooth and predictable. Quantum mechanics says space is chaotic and fuzzy. When you try to combine them at the singularity, the math spits out nonsense equations. It's like trying to play chess using the rules of poker. So, is the singularity actually real? Or is it just a sign that our science is missing a piece of the puzzle? Many modern physicists believe the singularity does not exist. They think it's an illusion. A new theory called loop quantum gravity suggests that space isn't smooth. It's made of tiny, indivisible pieces, like pixels on a screen. You can't compress anything smaller than 1 pixel of space. If this is true, the collapsing star doesn't shrink to zero size. It hits a quantum limit. Instead of a singularity, it creates something called a Planck star, a core of hyperdense, boiling energy. It is compressed as tight as nature allows, waiting to explode back out. But because gravity slows down time, this explosion looks frozen to us on the outside. It could take trillions of years to happen. We may never know for sure. The event horizon blocks our view, keeping the center a permanent cosmic secret. What do you think is waiting at the center? A broken rip in time or a boiling quantum star? Let me know in the comments below. If you love exploring the edge of reality, hit that subscribe button. In our next video, we are tackling a different kind of barrier. We have the technology to build spaceships, so why can't we just leave the solar system? See you there.